The model we will be discussing for this lecture is based on an adapted version of Urie Bronfenbrenner's theory of ecological human development. This model provides a helpful framework for thinking about the relationship between individuals and their environments and suggests that individuals are nested within different social settings, or ecological levels. Each of those levels are then nested within each other. Each level is another layer of the environment that affects the individual. Thinking in these terms can help us understand how the context we live in influences our behavior and how a problem can have multiple causes and solutions. I'm now going to walk through the model level by level to show how it can be applied to a social issue. I will use school bullying as an example. So at the first level, it is the individual level. At the individual level, there are person-specific characteristics, attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors. So in our example, a school has recognized that there is a high level of bullying going on in their schools. From an individual perspective, the problem might be caused by kids having low self-esteem. In order to address this issue, schools may end up providing counseling to students who are bullying, as well as those who have been bullied. The intervention is targeted at changing individuals' behaviors. The next level of analysis is the microsystem. The microsystem can be understood as the immediate environment in which a person operates. Examples of microsystems can include the family, school, peers, spiritual communities, athletic teams, work groups, neighborhoods. So going back to our original example of a school having a high incidence of bullying, considering microsystem level influences, a lot of the bullying might be happening in the classrooms and hallways without the teachers being aware of what is going on. So the school may develop a bystander intervention training, teaching students pro-social behaviors, helping them feel empowered, encouraging them to intervene when they see someone being bullied. The next level is the mesosystem. This level involves the linkages between two microsystems. What is happening in one microsystem can impact another, either positively or negatively. Examples include the family and school mesosystem, the family and workplace mesosystem, and work and school mesosystems. So a child is a member of their family and their school. What happens at home can affect what happens in the other. For example, for the family school mesosystem, a parent of a child in school who must work late hours may not have time to help their child with his homework, putting a strain on the child's experience in the classroom. In our original example of the school with the high incidence of bullying, an intervention focused at the mesosystem might involve teachers and parents collaborating to provide consistent messages and environments that support positive interactions among youth. The next level is the exosystem. This system refers to environments in which the individual is not directly involved, that are external to his or her experiences, but affects them nonetheless. Examples of exosystems include economic systems, political systems, government systems, religious systems, parents or partners' workplaces, coalitions, policy groups, the media. So in our original example, analyzing the factors contributing to school bullying, considering the exosystem influences, the State Education Association may be targeted because it makes policies for schools. A possible solution would be for the Educational Association to develop trainings and information to school administrators and teachers. Another example might be that the school is located in a community with a high level of violence. As a result, children may see that the most effective way to deal with conflict is through bullying. A targeted intervention might be to increase anti-violence programs in the schools or offer more after-school programs. Another example could be that a local community has lost several jobs recently, putting extra stress on households and parents, and in turn youth. A targeted intervention might be job creation in the community. The final and outermost level in the model is the macro system, which is what we call the larger cultural context. Macro systems are the blueprints for settings in the institutions. They are the accepted ideas, culture, and belief systems that guide society. Some of the macro systems can include capitalism, conservatism, democracy, sexism, racism, acceptance of violence, religious beliefs. In the example of the local community experiencing high levels of bullying, a macro system level factor could be that the school and community norms are perpetuating inequality, alienation, and oppression among students due to their race and ethnicity, gender, and socioeconomic backgrounds. An intervention targeting these issues at the macro system level may include the creation of policies and laws designating some behaviors as hate crimes. Another intervention could be ethnic festivals held locally in order to educate community members while drawing connections across groups of people. Another example of a macro system level cause could be the normalization and acceptance of violence within our culture, leading to people being desensitized to and more accepting of bullying behavior. An intervention targeting this may be an attempt to reduce the amount of graphic violence in video games. Now that you have gone through creating a root cause analysis of your own topic of interest, and you have learned about the ecological model, I want you to start thinking about how the root causes of your own topic of interest fit within this model. Your group assignment for the week will be in 2 phases of developing the ecological model. For the first phase, you will create an ecological model based on your own topic of interest within Google Slides. This will be done on your own. For the second phase, you will then visit your group members' ecological models and post comments on a discussion board in D2L. Instructions for this assignment will be located in the group activity module on D2L.